All yiggity, and we're back, man. And it's heating up in the streets out here on the immigration side of the game. So I have comprised a few clips because I am Jay Lava. I scour the internet so that you don't have to, and I come back with the heat. And we'll be right back on this here episode of Model Citizens.
Media.
All yiggity. So, right off the bat, I think there's some messages that need to be heard. And, when you look in and you scrolling past something, you hear somebody say something, you be like, that's exactly what I was thinking. Allow me to let this brother break it on down real quick before we even get started with anything, because I got a few of them for you guys. But I want you to hear this message and I want you to be clear about this message.
Bro, you came here illegally, so you're getting sent back. Like, I'm not really understanding where I'm supposed to feel bad. Like, it's the law. Like, that. What? Am I
What?
missing something? Like, we also can't do that. We can't go to other countries illegally and just pop up and start working and all of that without things in order, without abiding by their laws. And to be honest, it's a much worse punishment if we end up doing that. I feel like America is being generous. Y'all are getting caught and then being sent by a plane or sent by a bus back home. That's pretty generous if you ask me. Like, if I go to Russia and try to pull that off, I might not come home. They might lock me up for 50 years for trespassing. Like, I'm confused. The media is trying to make us feel bad, and they're like, oh, this person was 15 years old. He was a hard-working boy. He was in high school, blah, 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 and he was an illegal immigrant from Guatemala. Bro, you lost me. You lost me. He's illegal. So
Right
I'm
there.
sorry. Like, that's just what happens. I can't feel bad no more. Everything you said before that is disregarded. I'm sorry.
Right. I can't get past that. I really it's I don't wish bad things on anybody, but what I'm saying is, fam, if you ain't do it the right way, fam. If I went to Russia or if I went to Belgium, let's just say you hop on a plane and you're going to Belgium and you go to Belgium and you're like, y'all finna feed me and give me, y'all finna house me and clothe me and I need a job and all that. Boy, you might not ever make it out of Belgium. You might become a statistic, fam. But then on the other side, you got the shaming tactics. This guy right here, I I don't know what you're talking about, fam. It's not the same thing, right? He trying to equate it into like what happened with George Floyd and this, that, and the third. But listen to this.
You know what's crazy to me, bro, is when they had the BLM protest, everybody was popping out. Every celebrity, YG, the Ball brothers, everybody was popping out. All the sports teams putting BLM on their back, you know what I'm saying, wearing BLM shirts, you know what I'm saying, freedom, wearing all these shirts. You know what I'm talking about the NBA right now, actually.
Right.
Where's that now? Where are the celebrities now? Where are they protesting now? Where are the teams now? Why is nobody speaking up?
Fam, because it's not the same. I don't mean to laugh, fam, but it's not the same, broski. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not advocating for BLM or any of that jazz, I'm just saying like the whole that was a protest for justice, an injustice, fam. Like somebody kneeling and putting their knee on their neck from the police oppressed it. Like that was a whole different thing. You're talking about people who overstepped a work visa and just never went and got it taken care of. You're talking about people who just snuck over here, you know what I'm saying, avoiding crime in their own city and town scared to go back because they gotta face the music, fam. This is a totally different thing. We ain't talking about the same people, right? Because the people who got their papers together, they ain't tripping. And I'm gonna prove that too. But let him go ahead and get that out.
Even Kendrick Lamar made a song. Lil Baby made a song. But where's
Made a song about what? I'm sure it wasn't about what you thought it was about, Holmes. And I like how you just trying to claim the song too. Kendrick Lamar made a song. Lil Baby made a song.
everybody now? Where's all the celebrities? Why is nobody popping out now? Now that everybody's protesting in Los Angeles, San Diego, Chicago because of ICE, where is everybody now? Why is nobody speaking up? Why is just the minority speaking up now? You feel what I'm saying? Nobody's talking. Nobody's speaking. You know it's
Okay. All right. So he said, only them speaking up. Only the minorities. Well, let's hear from the minorities. You know? Well, let's hear what the other quote unquote.
This is something that a lot of people don't understand.
A lot of the other quote unquote minorities got to say. Let's hear from the Asian community. Asian community are fine with deportation. Oh man, it's cutthroat out here. It's real serious. Let's hear from the guy.
I've been seeing so many people asking Asian creators to speak up about the whole riots in LA and all these deportation things. This is something that a lot of people don't understand. We support the deportations of illegals.
Period. Point blank. He ain't got nothing to say. He said what he said. He ain't got time for playing. He's looking right in the camera. There's no ambiguity about nothing. He said what he said.
Why would we care about someone jumping in line, crossing the border, and all this stuff?
Why would they care? That's pretty harsh, man. That's pretty harsh, bro. That's pretty harsh, my guy. Jeez, Louise. That's how you doing it?
You think Asian people want to support that? No, they want to stay away from that. They don't want to be grouped in with these people. That's the thing. Asian people want to, focus on themselves and their community. Stop.
Dang. Straight down the middle. But when we say it, it's a problem, right? But when we say it, it's an issue. So says this person. And shout out to TZ Von Savage and Von Savage Media on X. You need to. This is where all the tea resides. This is where all the juice is. But hold on, wait a minute. Shorty Shorty got a question about where all the other ones at. Y'all all on the Latino ones. She got a question.
You know what I really don't fuck with? How ICE is coming for all the Latinos, but what about the Polish people that aren't supposed to be here? The Russians. It's hella white, undocumented Americans in this bitch. It's hella white people that shouldn't be here. Hella white people that shouldn't be here. Not a single Russian, not a single Polak. I can go there. We can go there. This shit's so fucking weird. Why the fuck ICE not arresting the Polish people, the Italians?
What?
That came on the fucking boat
What?
too. Bitch, they just as much as immigrants, bitch. You know what I...
So, she snapped out, fam. She hey, what she what you say? Say Wang Chung said, don't want no smoke, master. I swear to God they did. They said they not, and listen, he even referred to them as those people. I don't know if you caught that. But he definitely separate. That was totally like, we ain't the same minorities. We ain't y'all kind. Hold on, I got a couple of them though. I have got a couple of those. Shout out to Von Savage Media. Now, there's even people on the current side.
first.
Hold on, real quick. We even got people that are Mexican. And look, I don't know if y'all knew this was going on. But check this out though.
Let me get this straight, you bunch of penis queefers.
Pe-
You're constant.
you penis squeefers. I didn't even know that was like I ain't know that was a. I ain't know that one. You penis squeefers. I might have to use that.
Let me get this straight, you bunch of penis queefers. You're constantly telling me, hey, fool, white people won't accept you. Hey, ese, you'll never fit in. Hey, vato, we're pulling your Latino and brown card, eh? Take off that brown skin and put some white skin on. Y'all are the same fucking penis queefers that disowned me. So what the fuck does it matter who likes me or not? And furthermore, I don't give a shit who likes me. I will say this though. There's a lot of fucking white people that love the fuck out of me. Except the white liberal. The white liberal doesn't like me because I'm waking up more Latinos every single day to leave the Democrat Party and their stupid manipulation and deception. Because the Democrat Party don't give a fuck about you pendejos. And what's ironic is the white liberals have now fucking sat there and got in your fucking ear like little fucking Tweety Bird and convinced a bunch of you penis queefers that they're on your side.
He said it twice. Penis queefers. But let me stop it real quick though, because I don't got a dog in the fight, but the boy got a point though. Like you see your boy Gavin Newsom all on the news talking about those are our brothers and our sisters and our poo-poos. Like he's like, and then the newscaster asked him, like, do you support them? And he like, yeah. So you got support from the governor. So he right though. I mean, he kind of got a point though. I would be mad too if I was a legal, Mexican American, and then I see all of these illegals coming in getting stuff and all of that and all of that and all of that. He got a legitimate point. I ain't got nothing to do with that, but he's calling them penis queefers twice. So Cuz is mad. he said he said this ain't the Mongoloid Alliance. I'm still tripping off of penis queefers. Like that's the one for me. Hold on. Let him go ahead and air it out.
When they're not. They're the ones telling you babosas, pinche tortas. Let's go burn down Rosalinda's.
Hold on. He got real Mexican real quick, didn't he? You bought Mandarosas, Pinchirosas. Oh, hold on, fam. I'm trying to keep up. You done got a little too Mexican for me, fam. Let me bring that back. Do I gotta use the Google Translate or something? Like, I need to know what he said right there. That was. Can anybody translate that for me in the comment section, please? Go ahead and give me some translate on that, because whoa, that came. You coming in hot there, buddy. Hold on. You said, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna play it again.
You babosas, pinche tortas. Let's go burn down. They're the ones telling you babosas, pinche tortas.
Babosas, pinche tortas. Barbosas, pinche tortas. I know a torta is the bitch tacos. It's that one thing. Ain't the torta the one at the at the at the spot. I know that. I know. Is he calling like some bitch ass food? I mean, excuse my language, but we just trying to figure it out. He said it's George Lopez stuntman. It's the George Lopez stuntman. I don't know, man. It just came out of nowhere. It distracted me.
They're the ones telling you babosas, pinche tortas. Let's go burn down Rosalinda's job. Let's go burn down the spot where Monica links up with the fucking Sancho, who's probably white. She likes his credit score, eh? And you, pendejo penis queefers, are over there like, yeah, because you're on my side. And the white liberal is telling you, yeah, I'm on your side. Go destroy your community. Go destroy your barrio. And you tontas, go do it. Then you have the audacity to call me a traitor and a sellout. Because I don't want certain criminals who are murderers, rapists, and drug dealers in my community or barrio.
but you want them in yours, where they victimize your daughter, your sister, your mother, your tia, your abuelita, and God forbid that.
Your tia, your abuelita. I mean, I listen, man. I ain't know. They doing what? They terrorizing? Is that what they doing? Dang. So you saying it's not what you said who doing that? Let me bring that back. Your boy is cooking.
Up because I don't want certain criminals who are murderers, rapists, and drug dealers
Mm,
in my community or barrio.
mm,
But you want them in yours,
mm.
where they victimize your daughter, your sister, your mother, your tia,
Your
your
abuelita.
abuelita, and God forbid that happens. Pero pines squeefers.
Pero penis queefers. He said penis queefers. I don't know how many times. Please tell me. Is that like a real derogatory, like a derogatory Mexican saying or something like that? Like I just really want to know because he's really down home on the penis queefers. I mean, somebody's gonna have to explain that to me. What'd you say, guys? He said he's 18th. His 18th MAGA essay. 18th MAGA essay. Make America great again. But it's a black hat. That's the essay one. I don't know. I would never seen that. I would never. I don't know. But hold on. He
We're not the fuck same. You see, I want them pendejos gone. And I don't give a fuck where they come from. We're not the same, babosas. I care about my community.
we're not the same by both sides. Hey, he poured it on. If you understood whatever he was saying, the way he said it was such conviction. I don't know what it is, but it don't sound good. He said what he needed to say. You know what I'm saying? But okay, there's other see they coming from out the
Do it
woodworks,
after
fam.
30.
They're coming from out the woodworks. They all got to say and what's going on. Yes, los nachos, los chachos. Hold on, man. Listen, hold on. They listen. They're speaking out, fam.
Yeah, I have a Spanish last name, but I'm fucking American. I was born in America. My parents came from Mexico, but they became United States citizens, like every other person should when they come to America. You don't do it after 30, 40 years. It's saying something. You're not paying taxes. You're getting free health care. You're getting all this stuff for free while us Americans, the middle class, are struggling. Yet, you want to show up your Mexican flag, that's fine. You know, I have Mexican culture, I have Mexican heritage that I respect, but America comes first. This is the country that gave me everything. I'm not going to come to a country or to another country that's going to give me stuff, give me shelter, give me a job, give me opportunities to make my own business, and then go and take the fucking flag and spit on it and burn it while holding up another country's flag. That means you're showing allegiance to another flag. You're showing allegiance to another country.
It's pretty straightforward. I think they get it, but as we've been seeing in certain little posts and things, I guess your girl, one of the Walton chicks, is behind, giving the protesters some of those shield masks while they out there protesting. They like the news caught a truck driving up, throwing out these little shield masks. The shield mask is about 40-50 bucks, what they saying, so they ain't cheap, but then there's supposed to be some nationwide march tied to some of these events, but it all supposed to come back around to the Waltons and blah 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 blah. Who really cares, right? But it's crazy to see how another group is kind of getting some of the flux, and we around here line dancing with fans, and just it's just great. Just it's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? And as much as we try to stay out of everything, people keep bringing us back. Where's the black people's at?
Let me get this.
What? Why the black people's? So hold on. Do dog. This one killed me right here because even in the midst, look, we ain't nowhere around. But it's funny how every time it pop off, people turn all type of black. Case in point.
You go to cover, nigga. I'm fake, nigga. I know you do, dog.
Nigga, nigga, dog. While being disrespectful while cosplaying and this it'd be crazy to me. This is the craziest part to me. He said what was that? He said Vato looks like he steals iPhone batteries for a living. You're on a roll, sir. You are on a roll, sir. But hold on, this kills me though. That always I've seen fights with white boys, man. Two white people, no black people around. And they like, yeah, nigga, yeah, nigga. I mean, this wows me so much, man.
I'll spit on your plate. I'll put my dick on your plate, nigga. Fuck your family. Fuck your kids, nigga. That's how it is. I can't sleep comfortably because of you.
He be fucking getting a whole fucking plate. He be fucking expecting us to give us a whole fucking shit. That nigga right there.
Do you go to Kava?
Yeah, you do, nigga. Stop playing.
Yeah, you do, nigga. Stop playing. See, I think that shit is so disrespectful, fam. It's super duper maniacally disrespectful, fam. Trying to be disrespectful at the same time imitating who you trying to disrespect is diabolical. It's a certain type of idiocy and retardacy. It's crazy, man. But
Yeah, you do. Nigga, act like I don't know your fucking face. Stop fucking playing. Fucking talking about, can I get a fucking discount? Can I get a fucking this? Can I get a fucking that? That nigga right there. Point that shit at him right there. Point that shit at there right there.
He doesn't look like he go to Kava though.
who is that? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? See, I'm smelling rhino jerky and cheetah pea vibes. It's only a few people who think that type of content and that type of thing is funny. People whose ancestors don't come from the killing fields of the American South. People who don't have the same legitimate gripe and groan with the US like we do. It's only those people. We could only assume, or it's Bibian. Either is jerky or it's Bibian. It's either one. They call themselves out by their actions. I don't know nobody who would think that's funny.
For sure. Not
Yeah, going to no shit. Hell nah. Hell nah.
He ain't going to that cover.
What's your favorite thing to order at Kava?
Everything.
You go to cover, nigga. I'm
See, it's like yeah. See, I was the black person had the mic in his face. I didn't even peep that in the beginning, but we already know. Go back and look at that other video. Yeah, that's Tether X. Yes. Tell him. So that nigga better not eat Mexican food. He's smart now, cuz. Oh yeah.
Oh, cuz rolling with
Hey,
you.
she tried to be like she know him from the spot. She probably was right though, but it's still disrespectful though. Like now her spot is marked too. Now ain't nobody going to go eat at her spot now, because that's how y'all popping off. That's how y'all talking. Nobody eating that crap. Jeez Louise. All right, hold on. There's more because
It's straight you.
Von Savage Media got the goodies.
Man, they didn't
got
even send out all the notifications.
no, I didn't. It didn't. Nah,
Busters.
Nah, I did. I only got really one. Don't tell me there was them all late. Nah, them, not at all. Yeah, we ain't get none like that, dog. It's all good. You know what I mean? We know how they stifle
For sure.
McRifle
Especially
and
this one.
how they stifle McRifle and Jerry Rifle. Yeah, they do us wrong. Um, what was this one about? Cause this will make the N word great again.
Black community. Remember when you were on TikTok saying, we're sending this one out, we're not doing anything.
Yeah,
Um, what are you gonna do now?
nothing.
You chose not to protest.
Yeah,
Mexican people were protesting. White people were protesting. Yet you sit your at home while everybody else is work. Now they're pushing for segregation. And now it's going to be too late. Because I say it's laziness. Because you want everybody else to do the work, you know.
what they teaching these kids in school?
Did she say Mexicans are lazy? I agree.
No, no. I think she's talking about black people.
How are we lazy? Because we don't want to come fight your fight.
No, I'm just saying, like, if this is your way of asking for help or your persuasion tactics, like shaming, persuade, I
I'm
don't
saying
get
we already did all the work. We did the work so that you can be out there with your Mexican flag and waving it
right.
and singing La Cucharacha while you're burning the American flag. We set that up for you.
You, I- how she not? She don't know nothing about that
Should be a whole
because
lot of thank yous.
it's the audacity for me. Like when you sat your ass there, like who are you, ma'am? Like how old are you? You don't even look like you can have a drink for real. Like you can't like you ain't even 21 yet. Like you still got a permit.
Um, what was the term you used? We're sitting this one out.
Yeah.
Well, you sitting this one out, choosing to stay home, not protest. Now you're gonna be segregated.
Ooh.
Ain't that
Ooh. She ain't reading the room, huh?
Segregated from who?
And
From everyone?
is that supposed to be scary?
I swear. Thank you. Where do I
That's
send
what
the
I'm
thank you
saying. Like,
letters to?
oh my, I'm shaking in my boots. Like, hey,
Maybe we should sit on the bench more often.
right, leave us the hell alone. Yeah, that's what we've been asking for. That'll be great, ma'am. Where are you coming from with this? Jeez Louise.
a
I don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics what they can and cannot say. And that means if a black person wants to use the N word, that means a white person also can use the N word because all lives matter, not just Black Lives Matter.
What is
That's
that?
see,
Okay, so all lives matter, and that's why we sat on the bench.
right,
That's why we was chilling on the bench. Then you called us lazy.
but what that got to do with the N word? See,
How did that go to all lives matter, and now you should be able to say the N word? I
right,
don't know the correlation in that.
man, it rent free, man.
I swear. Now, if we say Beaner, now all of a sudden, Beaner somehow has taken over as being the worst slur on the planet. All of a sudden, somehow calling you a Beaner.
I'm trying to figure out the correlation between N word and I'm still stuck on that. Like all lives matter in N word. Like with how did you pull that? People
And
just
we
be
get to say
talking,
it.
man. They just be wanting to hear that. Hold on, let me bring that back. See if I can coherently break down what she said.
When
Ain't
you
that a
can't.
I don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics what they can and cannot.
And she cleared her throat. So
Hold
she
on. Not no one else though. Not Asian, not Indian. Just me and my white brothers. Just me
yeah.
and my white
I
brothers.
don't think black people have a right to tell white people or Hispanics what
or Hispanics. Both of us.
You know,
Let me
whichever
clear my
one you
throat.
are, if you're a white Hispanic or if you're, Pico de Gallo. I mean, it's the same.
She had to clear her throat because she didn't want to other herself. Oh, and Hispanics. It's one and the same, buddy. Okay? You don't
I
have the
have
right.
Pico de Gallo fatigue.
what they can and cannot say. And that means if a black person wants to use the N word, that means a white person also can use the N word because all lives matter, not just Black Lives Matter.
What? Was that a
Oh,
run on sentence?
oh my gosh. A run-on
Because
thought.
because because a white person can use it in word because black person can use it word because all lives matter, not just Black Lives Matter. She thought she ate too. Like
All the food. There was none left.
she like she thought she came up with the epiphany from the ages.
She ate all the food and was cooking it on high.
Sanchez Adonis. Like that was a revelation for the ages. You hear what I'm saying? Like, because really anybody could say the N word because, hey, all lives matter, not just Black Lives Matter. And I want you to remember that. I want that to be imprinted on your skull. I want you to take
Don't
that
you
with
ever forget it.
in your soul. Girl, shut up with that dumb stuff. What are you talking about?
So, with that said, the fact that they're trying to sue this woman, this white woman, they're trying to take her kid away from her because she used the N word, just shows you how toxic cancel culture is. And this is a great case as to how we need to stop cancel culture. It is anti-American, it is anti-free speech, and if you can say the N word, so can I, whether you like it or not.
Okay. All right. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got here. That escalated abruptly, fast.
Right.
We was on one side and now we're here.
And that's it.
But what I want to say, if you think that's cool, do you. However, ma'am, you might run up on the wrong one, Jack Daniels. And guard your grill and knuckle up. All right. What else?
It doesn't affect your freedom, but you're sure affecting mine by telling me that I can't say it because I'm not black. So, make the N word great again.
Affecting your freedom?
So make the N word great again.
Hold on. So because you can't say the N word, you're not free. It's affecting your freedoms here in America because you can't say the N word.
America.
Wow.
America. But then we supposed to be out there fighting and marching alongside Kumbaya. Let's turn up because our brethren is what?
Hold on. While you're calling me the N word.
Because it's only freedom, right? Because all lives matter. That's why. What's this one?
You know,
hold on, y'all.
You know, I just can't get over that. It's so sad. He just looks so scared. No, but like literally they come here to work and they try to make money to send back home, to help support some of the family members.
That's not cool.
Fam.
That's not cool.
There has to be pico de gallo, mental illness, specifically just for
making
them.
your money here and sending it back to your homeland. That ain't cool.
taken from the economy here.
That ain't cool.
Then okay, hold on. Why don't you then come here to work and then go back
and fix it up?
And fix it up. But no, you send them money back to the homeland so that they could come here.
How about you stay and fight it out like we did for better conditions? How about not even come and use all that, since you such a hard worker, since you work so hard, you Negroes are lazy.
Pull yourself up by the churros.
Why don't you stay at the crib and fight it out like we did to get it where we at right now?
Sell all your mayo corn.
You know what I'm saying? Since y'all can build houses and do construction lockdown and the
with my bare hands.
Look, with the fruits and the all y'all know how to do all. We wouldn't survive if y'all wasn't picking the strawberries. Well, go take all that ingenuity.
Okay.
Back to the crib.
That's all I'm saying.
And do it there. It should be done. Y'all should be coming here because you bored of fixing and building at your crib. It's already fixed up and built up from all of our hard work and all of our tenacity and all of our ability to work and live.
Clean streets. You don't have pollution everywhere and trash all on your highways. Nope, because you done cleaned it up and kept it clean.
But she wants to send money back. Hold on, there's more.
That can't make the trip to the United States, and it's like they just want a job, like they just want to work, and they want to help. You know.
Then why are you burning stuff?
It's so sad. Like this country was literally built by immigrants. Like this country was literally built by immigrants.
Was it?
No.
The delusion and entitlement. When they built it, though, sweetie. When? If you're talking about manicuring the lawns to the buildings that we already built, that don't count. That don't count.
This country was literally built by immigrants.
How can you lack so much compassion? What if your mom, your dad, was immediately just taken from you as a white person, as a black person, as anyone? How can you just accept that?
That's what we telling you about slavery.
That's
what we're trying to tell you. You said I ain't never had a slave. I ain't never told a Mexican he couldn't work. I ain't never fired you from the strawberries. I ain't tell you couldn't send money back to the crib. I ain't stop you from doing none of that. So why I gotta help you?
Man, I was just finished. You took the out my whole throat. I'm like, ain't that what we was trying to tell y'all about, the atrocities of slavery? And y'all just laughed about that. That didn't happen so long ago. Get over it. Forget about the past. Y'all talk about racism too much.
Huh? You're divisive.
You blame the white man for all your problems. If you would just pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
If you would only do it.
But now, the shoe is on the other foot. I think that's what people really mad about. I think that's where all the tears come from. It's like, no, do this to black people. Don't do this to us. It's still, I don't mean to laugh. It's really sad.
How dare you?
Yeah, stop doing this to us. Do this to black people.
What are you doing?
You got the wrong people.
This is not. Fuck, bro. You guys, like, I'm crying right now because this is hitting me so hard. Like,
oh my gosh.
I see the perspective of the kids. I know what it's like to be a kid, to have my parents be potentially away. You have these dogs that are so brave. I know what it's like to be the parent because I'm now the parent. I know what it's like to be the provider. I know what it's like to be the first gen. I'm so mad, so hurt.
You're not even crying.
So hold on. It's not funny. She knows what it's like to be the anchor baby, basically.
That is what she said.
But anchor baby, with all your knowledge, you never encourage your parents to go get their paperwork together.
Mm,
You ain't help them fill out the paperwork packet, sweetie boo boo.
huh?
I know they had you dealing with the cable man and all everybody else since you was 5 because you was the only one that could speak English real good. So
Huh?
you grew up handling all the business and you knew ins and outs of all the grown stuff because they put you out front. You was the translator
Yeah, you was.
for everything, buying a car, doing everything, everything,
Don't even play.
everything. You translated it all. You couldn't translate the paperwork to him, sweetie.
Huh?
That never crossed over my. What you said was, "Oh, it's all good. We already here.
Right.
We already here. It's all good. They ain't tripped in all this time, so we just gonna let it roll."
That's it.
Ain't that illegal?
Hmm.
Ain't that illegal? So you didn't care enough about your parents to get them on the free side of the game, so you wouldn't have to experience them getting set. But you got comfortable, didn't you? You got comfortable.
You did get comfortable.
You got comfy, huh? You said hey, there's a lot of Mexicans in America. I mean, you got to be bilingual to work at my job. I ain't going nowhere.
Period. Period.
I'm out here eating burritos, making tacos on the side of the corner. These cops can't touch me.
Not with one finger now.
Mm.
And you could eat free. You could get all the pico de gallo you want if you
I
want
ain't
to
got to
come here.
wash my hands while making tacos on the side of the corner. I don't got to.
I'm not doing it.
All these things that are happening to our people, I see every perspective. I see every perspective.
You do now?
But you don't see every perspective because you don't see the black side. So that's not every perspective.
But you get the revelation now. Now you get the revelation now. Now you understand something now. Wow. Wow. We've been trying to tell you.
For so long.
What you classify on your job applications? That's the question. What you classify as on your job applications, Maria? I bet you don't put black.
Bet you don't.
You definitely click what they ask you is a Latino. What they ask you is Latino. They ask you Latino question.
Latino white
And
or
yes,
non-white.
you put Latino white. WHIT.
Pico de gallo with mayo. That is what you pick.
And look at you now. Hold on, there's more.
And it's the worst thing to see every perspective and understand why they came here. I grew up in such poverty that we didn't have toys, we didn't have a working toilet. I know why these people came here. And I can guarantee you, the people that are actually bad on the streets, they're not being caught, but my people are. And
Oh, so so you saying is innocent little illegals getting caught up with the criminal illegals, but they still illegal. But they still illegal.
I thought if you're illegal, by definition, you're breaking the law because you are illegal.
She did try to make a quick little distinction before she went out, though. Nah, they all criminals, ma. It's not just because one is actively committing crime, and one is trying to keep a low profile and just go to work and get paid under the table. Criminals.
Criminal, period.
Both of them. Both of them.
Both
Grandma and grandpa. Your abuela and your artica, whatever you said. Your tia. Your
for
tia.
years.
Your tia is a criminal. Your tia
Oh,
didn't
while
get
you talk about how they've been a law-abiding citizen since,
citizen. Right.
you know what I'm saying? They never did nothing. They've been a law-abiding citizen, even though they're illegal.
Look. But ma'am, you're not a citizen though.
Right. Come on, fam. Oh.
But ma'am, you're not a citizen though. But to be law abiding. Okay, but all right, cool.
Do you guys know how lucky you are?
We do.
If you don't, like, if your family doesn't have to worry about like getting deported and stuff.
That's foundational Black Americans. I am proud to be a foundational Black American. I am very lucky to be a foundational Black American. Because that means, unlike Bibians and Africans and anything else, we ain't got to worry about being deported. So when people be talking about y'all lost, y'all, we from this land know that.
Right.
Know that. Know when it comes down to it, you got to go home, not me.
That's all I'm saying.
While you're talking, you talk.
Stuff. Because, like, I just think about my mom and my parents, like, they're out working.
It's always working.
Always.
But they never was working towards citizenship, though?
During the work.
Never.
That wasn't part of the work.
Citizenship never crossed the mind, but
we had so much work that we never worked on becoming legal.
It's always not even the job encouraged you to get legal or nothing like that. Like
no, because then I have to pay you more. I gotta have employee insurance, right? Right. There's a whole heap that goes with that. If I look at you as legal, see.
And when you're not legal, you ain't got no talk back. You ain't got no say so. You rolling with all punches.
Take it or leave it, okay? You have to take it or leave it.
Dang. And then it's like, why would you even want to be in that situation too? Like, I get y'all fighting and all, but the fight ain't here. The fight was back at the crib, making them get y'all right, like we did. Making them get y'all right. Y'all can talk all that junk about where we came from and what you think we've been through. The fact still remains that everybody over here up under us. Up under, snuggled, nestled, right under the wing. Everybody knows who the real master is, who the real peoples is. That's why that's why when the heat go down, y'all automatically turn black. Everybody always turn black.
Right.
Every time. You can't be tough without being black. It just looks that way. But anyway.
And they can't stop working.
What?
But they're like literally living in fear.
But they only living in fear because they wouldn't handle their business. I really can't have no sympathy for that, man. You want to know why? Because we don't get the opportunity not to handle our business on nothing. Let you not handle your business, and they're sticking the cables to you.
All the cables without another chance.
No chance. No chance for redemption. You're in jail for 46 years until the program 46 years later.
246 years.
Yeah. Like the program 246 years later determined that you went to jail for no reason. At the end of it,
After you, hold on, you got sentenced to 246 years. You did 46 of the 246 years. Then they found out that you was incarcerated for no reason, and then they offered you $246 for your trouble.
that's man, it's crazy. But never once did they think about, you know what, man, I need to go ahead and get my papers together. I love my family. I would hate for the day to come where I would be peeled away. Ain't that what they be saying to black people? If you do the crime, do the time.
Right.
If you do the crime, do the time.
That's all. And being illegal is a crime.
You did the crime. And unfortunately, the time is you going back to the crib. But you got to do that.
And cuz did say you did literally vote for this.
Y'all kind of did. Y'all kind of did. Y'all kind of did. Y'all kind of was out there like Latinos for Trump. Y'all thought that y'all was pooping on black people. That's what you thought.
That's what you thought. That's what you thought.
What you thought you was doing.
That is what you thought now.
You thought you was rubbing it in your. We ain't voting for that black puta calmala and the black peoples. We're voting for Trump. He's going to get the illegals out of here. I am illegal, but the other illegals. He's going to get the other illegals out of here. Holmes. Not me.
Not me. Those
Trump.
aren't the same.
Go Trump. Not me. Go Trump.
Those are them Hispanics.
Yeah, I put white on my census, Holmes. He's not talking about me, Holmes.
My daughter's name is Jessica, not Jessica.
Is seeing all these fucking raids happening in downtown where the people work, and now they're not going home. They're gonna go to like detention centers and like it just fucking sucks. And
no, like what? Well, like what?
Everyone who voted for that motherfucker, like, you're a piece of shit, and I don't care.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You mean including your own people?
Is there some infighting going on, y'all?
Mexican on Mexican crime?
Is there some infighting going on, y'all? Is they at each other's throats, fam?
Mexican on Mexican.
It sound like they at each other's throats, fam. Like, yeah, man. Oh man.
And Latinos can't say that.
Hold on, y'all. It gets deeper. Is they at each other's throats? Is they at each other's throats? It say, why do black Americans put this word in everywhere albums they profit off? Expect other cultures and races to buy and listen and memorize the word, but listen, while they got people fighting in the streets, while they got their uncles and cousins being hauled away in ICE vehicles, they still want to say nigga. Because they don't really feel empowered without it, obviously.
I'm not a full American, P.
Yeah, like they gotta claim white on the census, but I need to be able to say nigga to feel tough. How else am I gonna scare the other white kids?
Well, I want to be able to practice white supremacy. I'm white. I want to be able to practice full on white supremacy.
So he got a question for y'all.
What's up with all the black people saying that nobody can say the N-word? Latinos can't say the N-word.
Why would you even want to?
Why would you even want to, Beaner?
Why would you even want to, my guy?
That says a
Dude,
lot right there. That's the question. Why would you want to say a racial slur? Why?
why would you want to? We
Why?
don't do that. We say we got our own. We say our own. We use our own. It's between us. No, everybody's not included. Let us work that out amongst us.
We don't even want to know what y'all say amongst each other because we don't care. So we don't have, can I say what y'all say to each other? We don't care. There's no word that y'all made up that we go around saying. There's nothing.
Vato,
White people have
vato.
no word. Asians have no slang, no pop culture that anybody wants to imitate. You don't have none.
But Puerto Ricans created half of hip hop. But anyway,
And hold on, he wasn't even Mexican himself. He wasn't even Hispanic until he said Hispanic. Otherwise, he was regular talking, and then all of a sudden,
right?
all of a sudden,
Yeah, especially when they say a food or something or somebody's name. Here we go.
You have effectively marketed that word and sold it. You have turned it into a cultural item. It's in every comedy show.
No, we didn't turn it into that. We just doing us, and
that's
y'all
it.
like it so much,
Come on now,
and you think it's so cool
come on,
that you want to be just like it.
and because you have nothing else of your own.
Cause ain't the world ain't gravitated to none of y'all sayings. You can't hear, ain't nobody saying Vato nowhere.
Nowhere.
Ain't nobody saying that outside of y'all. Ain't nobody saying Holmes, essay,
No,
any of
never,
that. Any of that.
never. Y'all don't even say it.
Right.
Y'all don't even say it. You too
Damn.
busy trying to say the N word.
Right. Damn. That's the truth too. Like, damn, they don't even say it. Look, that's like only in movies. Like
I swear to you.
that's only in movies, man. Like real talk. Now that I think about it, is that
Come
only
on,
in
man.
movies?
Straight up. You ain't never heard no Hispanic be like, hey, Holmes,
Oh, hold on.
never.
Fool? No, they got fool, but they got that from us.
You know they got that from us.
Fool, they got that from us.
And then you tried to have your little gangs nobody cared about. No one cared about your Serenio 13s, P. We didn't care, fam. We didn't care.
And they over there begging hard too, man. Like,
Man, all over. We don't care about your Latin kings. We don't care. You don't even never see a Latin king. Y'all be trying to be, it be, them is Mexican Crips. Swear it don't be. Them the eight, them flying dragons, them is Asian Bloods.
man, listen, man. Nobody cares about nothing that other cultures do. Really, nothing that other cultures do catch on. Nothing.
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 Hold
Like,
on. Hold on. Not like us. Y'all had to, that's the only time y'all could really try to show your culture all while trying to steal our culture because you knew no one would pay attention to your culture whatsoever.
it kills me that people embrace that song so much when he's actually talking about y'all. You're the one that is not like us though, and yeah, they love the song. But anyway, he's got more because he is flabbergasted that he's not able to do it.
It's in every movie. It's in every music album. Every album that you sell has it at least 100 times in the album, 5 or 10 times per song. You expect us to love your artist, to idolize your artist, to watch your movie, to memorize your bars word for word.
We don't listen. The art is the art, okay?
Period.
You're doing all that. You're idolizing the artist. You're listening bar for bar. You're loving it. My question is, where your Latino artists or these other artists for you to be listening to, for you to not even be worried about the N word in those songs? Like you're
Huh?
doing a lot of worrying that you worried about the wrong thing.
And then you're bar for bar. You don't got no mariachi band that you know bar for bar.
I'm saying you ain't bumping that new Lefty Gunplay.
Huh?
I
That
mean,
Daddy Yankee greatest hits.
what's the one dude?
Exactly.
Then Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balboa, Rocky. What's his name? Bad Bunny. You ain't banging Bad Bunny.
What
Why
about J Balvin? What about J Balvin? You can't say none of his lyrics.
You
You
know
don't
what's
know
not
none
gonna
of his
happen?
bars word for word.
You know what's not gonna happen? You know what you know why we ain't finna be. We're not gonna make a video about nothing that Bad Bunny got going on. Really, about what Bad Bunny got going on. Nothing.
Period. How come you don't got a whole generation of black people or Mexicans wanting to speak Spanish? You got whole generations that don't even know how to speak Spanish. But if they was learning your songs bar for bar, wouldn't they be effectively learning your language, right? Right?
Mm,
Increasing your culture?
mm, mm. You got a good point there, boy. You're on point right there now. That's a good question. Now, hold on, let him cook.
Lyric for lyric, but you want us to skip the N word every time. You understand that people say in the way they say bro. I don't say it.
Bro is not the N word.
It is not. It's not a racial slur.
And bro, you got that from us too.
You did.
Brother.
Come on now.
Come
From
on,
another
bro.
mother, that
Man,
y'all
but
like to
then
say.
we shortened it up, and just like we do everything, it gets stolen. No, man, I hear so many conversations from so many races with all the assorted black slang,
All of it.
with all of it low key. Oh my God. Everybody says low key.
Oh, Crash Out is the new one.
But I'm talking about low key is just so like soccer moms, Indians, Asians, man, low key
Man, for
investor like
real. Hold on, for real, for sure, for sure.
100%.
They tried to even take that from for show, and
Yeah,
it,
for
for
sure.
sure, for sure,
Yeah, well, they gotta mail it up a little bit.
for sure.
There's it's a lot, man. It's embedded out here. It's crazy. But yeah, we expect you. Listen, at home, nigga yourself to death. At
Fire.
home, in the car, nigga it out. When a black person step around, man, you gotta show the respect, man, and that's just what it is. Oh. I just got an epiphany.
Come on.
Why
Come on,
do
let's
I
get some
gotta
right.
respect black people? That's what this is about. I don't want to respect black people.
That's it. Why?
Why do I got to go out my way to respect black people? It's just
You
a word.
come on. It's only a word. And you guys get all animalistic
And
and
I
about just a word. How you guys got a low IQ because you don't have no emotional control.
why I gotta respect y'all? I don't want to respect y'all. Cause you don't like the word I'm supposed to stop saying it. Man, F y'all. Black people.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
You beaner.
It's coming through real tough.
That doesn't, it's not a word that I like. But when people say it to each other, because they do, I'm from Arizona, I'm from Phoenix, they say it all the time. Mexicans say it all the time. They say
it all the time. So like everybody disrespect y'all all the time. So why can't I just disrespect y'all? Now, would you
Right.
just want to stop the disrespect now?
hey, like, bro, what's up, bro? What's good, bro? Nah, bro. They're not saying it as an insult. It's in every single rap song out. How do you
So what, my guy?
Right.
Hold on.
expect them to not say that when you say it in every song? You sold the album to somebody, but then you want to tell them not to say it. How about you stop saying it first? So everybody gets the idea. They're like, is it an insult or is it not an insult? Which one is it? Is it an insult or is it not an insult? Should I listen to your music or should I not listen to your music? Because let's say Mexicans, Latinos, Chinese people, white people, stop listening to your music. Who's gonna buy your music if we can't say half the words in the album? Does that make sense? Does that make sense at all?
Half? It was 5 to 10 a song. Now it's half the. Wow.
Wow.
So if we can't say the N word, we're gonna stop listening to hip hop. Said no one ever.
Pretty much. Man, listen, y'all. I'm telling you, it's real crazy out here. I ain't gonna hold you though, but I'm a moja, foja, and scold you about being on code, and you know, I got 4 words for you. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we on, Jones, just to bring it all the way home. I got love, peace, blessings, and aloha out the door. For sure. You already know. Yiggity.
Savage Media. Music TV.
All right, cuz.
You up out of here?
Yeah, I gotta go do this little private real quick. I'm bounce and slide, but I definitely want to tap in with you though.
All right, boy.
All right, boy. Stay easy now. Slow yourself down now, little Pedro.
Come on, little Broadway Joe. Go on and do your thing.
you like the glasses, huh? Yeah, them motherfuckers are smooth. Yeah. You like the Broadway
wave
jump.
runners.
Yeah. I got various true religion joints. I'm true.
Look, you done went true crazy, boy.
Hold on, boy. You already know.
Yeah, he done went true crazy. Yeah, he done went true crazy.
Look, you already know the show. I got the shoes too. You see the shoes?
Fam done went true nut.
See the shoes?
Oh, look at him. Look, all the way true.
Wait till see the outfit I got up for my birthday. Let me get the fuck out of here. And you know what? I'm just cold chilling because I was supposed to be gone anyway, right? I was supposed to be gone anyway, so I've been just taking
out of town.
Yeah, so I've just been taking it mad easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, cuz, in a minute.
All right, for sure.